What is the scientific method of the scientific revolution? Imagine a time when people relied solely on ancient texts and beliefs to understand the world around them. Then, suddenly, everything changed. During the scientific revolution, which took place mainly in Europe from the 16th to the 17th century, thinkers started to question old ideas and look for real evidence. This shift led to the development of a new way of doing science, called the scientific method. It was a step-by-step process that changed how Europeans studied nature and made discoveries. The core of this method involved observing carefully what was happening in the natural world. Instead of accepting old ideas without proof, scientists began to look directly at what they could see and measure. They would make a guess, called a hypothesis, about why something happened. Then, they designed experiments to test if their guesses were correct. These experiments had to be controlled, meaning only one thing was changed at a time to see its effect. After collecting data from these tests, scientists analyzed the results to see if they supported their hypothesis. If the evidence agreed, they could develop a new theory or idea about how things work. If not, they would revise their hypothesis and try again. This process was different from earlier ways of thinking, which often relied on ancient authorities like Aristotle or religious teachings. Thinkers like Francis Bacon promoted the use of inductive reasoning, which involves making broad generalizations based on many specific observations. Meanwhile, René Descartes encouraged deductive reasoning, where you start with general principles and work down to specific conclusions. Galileo Galilei used experiments and observations to challenge old ideas about motion and astronomy, showing how evidence could change beliefs. Isaac Newton took these ideas further with his laws of motion and gravity, which could be tested and verified through experiments. The scientific method didn't just stay in labs, it influenced European culture and ideas. It helped create scientific societies like the Royal Society, where scientists shared findings and built on each other's work. It also affected other fields, like medicine, where it led to rejecting old theories such as the humoral theory of disease. This new way of thinking fueled the Enlightenment, a time when reason and curiosity became central to understanding the world. It shifted European culture toward valuing evidence, questioning authority, and encouraging innovation. The scientific method became a foundation for modern science, shaping how we explore and understand the universe today.